the Christian's number one enemy? Right? Who is our number one enemy? Right? Let's investigate who is the number one enemy. So before we get into this, let's say a quick word of prayer as usual. Okay, and loving Father, Lord, tonight we thank you once again for your holy Sabbath day and the ability to serve you in spirit and in truth, O Lord Father. Bless us and keep us, O Lord. Forgive us of all unrighteousness and help us to be in your first resurrection. Amen. Now, a lot of us will be thinking, Marcus, about the same thing to tell about the Pope, about the Antichrist, about the mark of the beast. You might think is that, But really and truly, it is not the Pope is our number one enemy. But it had to be Satan. No, it is not Satan is our number one enemy. Right? It had to be the Ten Commandments. Is the Ten Commandments? Neither. A lot of us are our own worst enemy. And because of one word, one thing. My father always would tell me about the Rasta man. How the Rasta man, they say, I and I, Selassie I and I. I is in the middle of sin. Pride. I is also in the middle of pride. You understand? So when we as Christians, because I have been around Adventism all my life, I would not have attended church all my life. But my mother, through a lady called Sister Sanka, was introduced to this faith. And right now, Sister Sanka is out of the church, and my mother is still in the church. Sister Sanka has completely turned her back on the word of God because of the I man. If we don't deal with the I man, we will always be our own worst enemy. And that is the facts. We like always jump up and blame Satan for sin, for this, for that, for the other. But sometimes we are the ones. When I want to sound like that, but sometimes people don't want to work, the lazy. They prefer to pick up a fireman and go and rub. They prefer to take and lay up under the back, under the dress till of them big boys and them up till they get a walk to go and kill somebody. And when they go to making sure and do it, right? Making sure the man dead because you're lazy, you don't want to work. Hey, you don't want to get up, you're not disciplined. You get up every morning and reach a specific place for a specific time and conduct yourself in an early man with job. Right? Selfishness. It's all about me. I and I, King Selassie I. Who was the first I man? The first I man is found in Isaiah. That way the first I man was found in Isaiah 14, verse 14. Now we'll read a little bit from verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I, in the middle of sin, I will ascend unto heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. So the first I man was actually Satan. And our foreparents, Adam and Eve, fall into the same trap. Adam and Eve fall into the same trap. And everybody that's born after them always have this thing about themselves, I. We need to deal with the I man. If you don't deal with the I man, you always have problems. Relationships falling apart. Adultery, fornication, you name it. happening because of I. I don't like how she does cook. I don't like how she talk to me. I don't like how he watches the next woman. I don't like the kind of money he making. He making enough money for me. Right? I don't like that car he driving. He can't bang up. Pride, I, selfishness, self-centeredness. Then the next fella, next woman come along, looking a little better, smelling a little better, driving a nicer car, a better work, a bigger house. The grass seems to look greener on the other side. And then there we go. To satisfy self. When you are cheating on your significant other, you're cheating on your husband and your wife. Let me say it in that context because this here is a Christian broadcast. So I can't say significant other. Significant other mean man and man and all kind of business. When you are cheating on your husband and wife, your husband or your wife, is because you are selfish. The pleasure you get from your wife or the pleasure you get from your husband is not enough. You are not contented with that. So the I man come in and you now want to satisfy yourself. Infidelity comes in. Like one famous they call this influencer. The one from down the Martin, the NCW. I saw a video my wife was listening to and I was over here and I went and looked. And he was saying that the real men do not own their wife. He said when he was a young boy, running all about him willy-nilly with this one and that one, the other one, he was not a real man. And a real man, and I totally agree with that statement because a real man will be selfless. A real man, when he leave home, in the back of his mind, he's studying his son. He had to get milk for his child. He had to get pampers. He had to carry wife pennywise. He had to pay the internet bill. He had to make sure the lights stay on. Because we just burn AC in this house like that. Right? So they make sure and get the money to pay them things. That's what a real man will do. Not take up his money and run by the Spanish and them for self-aggrandizement. Or want to take his money and gamble the money, self-aggrandizement. Or take his money and spend it on friends and leave your family hungry. That is not a real man. Right? So you have to deal with the I man. If you don't deal with the I man, you'll get yourself in problems.